for the very first show, since we're in January 2019, I thought we'd talk about the Oscar nominations. So let's get to it. For Best Picture, we have The Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star is Born, and Vice. So, but my personal take is that Green Book is going to win. I wasn't a big fan of Green Book, but it's been winning Best Picture in all the other award shows so far, and there's no reason for me to think that it won't happen here in the Academy Awards either. What should win is Black Klansman. Black Klansman, I think, is the best Spike Lee movie that's come out in years. Spike Lee is finally getting recognition for his work, and he put out good work from his actors using basically this, like a similar style to what he's always done. Roma, I think, is also a hit for the is good for the win. Also, that's another movie that should win. I'll tell you, it's a little bit of cynicism to say that the Academy does like these kind of artsy-fartsy kind of movies. It's in black and white. It's in Spanish. You know, it's not the kind of movie that draws in the crowds, which is why it was put on Netflix and not in a regular movie theater. But yeah, so basically Green Book is going to win. Roma and Black Klansman should win, if there's any justice in the Academy. The Best Actor nominations are Christian Bale for Vice, Bradley Cooper for A Star is Born, Willem Dafoe for At Eternity's Gate, Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody, and Viggo Mortensen for Green Book. I personally pick Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody to win this. He just won a major award for it for the Golden Globes. And personally, I haven't seen Willem Dafoe in At Eternity's Gate, but I personally believe he is the most deserving out of this pile, even though I will say Christian Bale did go above and beyond to make himself look like Dick Cheney for this role. But I really want to see Rami Malek win. Best Actress, we have Yalitza Aparicio for Roma, Glenn Close for The Wife, Olivia Colman for The Favorite, Lady Gaga for A Star is Born, and Melissa McCarthy for Can You Ever Forgive Me? Now, I believe Olivia Colman is going to win for The Favorite. She plays Queen Anne in this movie, and she just kind of like, really just like Christian Bale does for Dick Cheney, she kind of like disappears into her role and becomes this kind of entitled, never had to think about anyone else sort of queen. You know, she does a perfect job playing this kind of person. Yalitza Aparicio from The Maid from Roma, I would love to have win. I would love to see a Mexican actress first time behind the camera win an Academy Award, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately. And Melissa McCarthy for Can You Ever Forgive Me? Even though I haven't seen it, the trailer looks like she's knocking out of the park. So I would like to see her win also. But it's definitely, I believe it's definitely going to go to Olivia Colman. Best Supporting Actor, we have Mahershala Ali for The Green Book, Adam Driver for Black Klansman, Sam Elliott for A Star is Born, Richard E. Grant for Can You Ever Forgive Me, and Sam Rockwell for Vice. Now, I have Mahershala Ali winning, because he's my favorite actor out of this pile, first of all. And then also, I mean, just for the love that The Green Book has been given, like this past award season, I think Mahershala Ali really has like the in for this Academy Award. Sam Rockwell, I know people love Sam Rockwell, and I know he looks very good playing George W. Bush in Vice, but it's going to Mahershala Ali. Okay. Supporting Actress, we have Amy Adams for Vice, Marina de Tavira for Roma, Regina King for If Beale Street Could Talk, Emma Stone for The Favorite, and Rachel Weisz for The Favorite. I enjoyed The Favorite, but Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz aren't as good as Regina King, or at least this award season. Regina King is my homegirl. Even though any acting award that has Amy Adams in it is kind of like, you know, you would think that Amy Adams is going to walk away with it, but I think Regina King is going to take it this year. Fingers crossed. Animated pictures, we have The Incredibles Part 2, Isle of Dogs, the Japanese film Mirai, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Anyone who has seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse knows that this is the best animated film of 2018. Nothing comes close. Spider-Man gets my vote. Best Director, Spike Lee for BlacKkKlansman, Powell Pawlowski for The Cold War, Yorgos Lanthimos for The Favorite, Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, and Adam McKay for Vice. I will say that this year is probably the year for having Best Director nominations with hard to pronounce names, but I hope so bad that Spike Lee wins this one. This is the first time that Spike Lee has ever been nominated for Best Director at the Oscars, and I feel it's very unfair that this is happening. If anything, Spike Lee may just win just off as an apology for what they've done to him for Malcolm X and Do the Right Thing, and God knows what other films that he really should have been nominated for. Alfonso Cuarón, is definitely like a good runner-up for it also. Yorgos Lanthimos, his The Favorite, looks beautiful. It's a beautiful looking film. But Spike Lee deserves it more. Sorry. For adapted screenplay, I have The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, BlacKkKlansman, Can You Ever Forgive Me, If Beale Street Can Talk, and A Star Is Born. I gotta go with The BlacKkKlansman. Really, I haven't seen Can You Ever Forgive Me, so I can't really say anything about that screenplay. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs also is a very good screenplay, but yeah, I'm gonna juggle it out and say between BlacKkKlansman and The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. It's my pick. As far as original screenplay, we have The Favorite, First Reformed, Green Book, Roma, and Vice. I don't know. I really think Green Book is gonna win it. What should win, I can't really say. So I'm gonna pick Green Book as what they're gonna pick for this one. Those are the major nominees for Oscars. I didn't go into the smaller categories basically because there are categories that I really don't feel comfortable in knowing who would win. It's not really like technical categories that I know what would look good and what would look bad. And also, these are kind of the categories that people skip over when it comes on ABC anyway, when it comes to the Oscars. So I figured I'd give the ones that everybody would be, betting on, in their little Oscar pools back at the job. So, and yeah. So those are my picks for the Oscar nominations. I'm going to take a quick break, actually, and I'll be right back with some other stuff that I think would be interesting.